information has come out about a link between marijuana use and suicide. It appears that marijuana may be contributing to the high youth suicides that we've been seeing now. The problem is that during adolescence, the brain is still developing and vulnerable to the effects of drugs and alcohol, including marijuana. The brain is still in a plastic state where neural connections are being pruned and other connections are being made. Marijuana interrupts this process, preventing some of the connections being made. Now it appears that some of that is fueling adolescent depression. Expanding cannabis product offerings, increasing potency, and an increase in state and local legalization laws are posing unprecedented exposure to young people during a critical period of brain development. And suicide among youth is a serious problem. Nearly 1/3 of female youth seriously consider suicide, while 13 attempted to die by suicide, according to a 2023 Youth Risks Behavior Survey, as did 14 and 7% of male youth, respectively. According to the National Institute of Mental Health, 20% of U.S. youth ages 12 to 17 experienced past year major depressive disorder, MDD, in 2021. Adults are not immune to the effects of marijuana causing depression. There appears to be a correlation between them, but it's not as strong as adolescence. From the studies done, there's something very interesting about marijuana today. Tests performed on confiscated cannabis have found that it contains 10 times greater THC, the psychoactive compound that makes users feel high, than in the late 1970s. Back then, flower products were around 1 to 3% THC. As of 2023, they were 16 to 25% in most states, with one grower reportedly producing a plant that was 40% THC. Concentrated products such as vapes, edibles, wax, dabs are far more popular now and routinely contain 60 to 90% THC, up from 20 to 30% from a few decades prior. The Journal Academy of Child and Adolescent Psychiatry in 2023 did a study on youth and found the following results. 2.35 times more likely to have major depressive disorder, 3.32 times more likely to have a past 12-month major depressive episode, and more likely to have greater depression severity. 3.7 times more likely to report suicide attempt, and those odds remained even after researchers controlled for whether the youth had depression. More likely to report feelings of guilt, appetite problems, suicidal ideation. However, researchers have found no difference between adolescent cannabis users and those and never users on common mental health symptoms such as anhedonia, sleep problems, and fatigue. Even though legislation is here and substance use is increasing as a result, it's highly recommended that youth, those under 18, seriously consider holding off using marijuana until they're much older and their brains have finished developing.
Thank you for watching. If you like this program, then please head over to my Patreon page and set up a monthly donation. It's your donations that keep this program running. Also, if you would like, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share in various social media.